In 2002, I had this dream. And I was looking out my kitchen window, and there was a girl standing at the end of my driveway, and I saw people everywhere. So I went outside, and I talked to the girl, and I said, "What is this place?" And she asked me if I could, "Can't you read the sign?" And I said, "No." And she said it was a church, but not a church, a retreat, but not a retreat. And then all of a sudden, boom, I wake up, and I'm just like, so I woke my wife up, and I'm telling her, I go, "You won't believe this dream." So she thought it was just a dream. In 2005, I happened to stop by the county looking at different things that we could do with incorporating that trail riding. So I was explaining what I was trying to do, and the girl said, "Wait a minute, I think I know what you want." So she opens up the county ordinance book. And in the primitive camping, the terms used were a church but not a church, a retreat but not a retreat, but a place of spiritual meditation. And it's like, oh my God, my dream. So that kind of started the search. What exactly was I supposed to do? And in the interim, in 2009, my wife was diagnosed with cancer and died. So I kind of went on a hiatus and really didn't care at that point. And then a friend of mine mentioned to me about doing something that would be fun with the farm. And the next day, I ran into a friend of mine, and she said, "Mr. Duane, you ought to do concerts on your farm." 5 consecutive days, different people, not knowing that conversation, said the same thing. And it was almost like a confirmation. So that started the trek. So we had our first festival May 5th, 6th, and 7th. It was called the Backwoods Fam Jam. And fortunately, I was able to have my wife's brother come. And that Friday night, we had campers all out in here, and the venue was in the middle where the horses are right now, and then we had people parking north. And it was about 7 o'clock Friday evening, and my brother and I were sitting on the deck, and Frank kind of got a little choked up, and I looked at him, I said, "Well, what's wrong?" He said, 10 years ago, you told me about this vision, and you described everything I'm looking at right now." And he started kind of quivering a little bit, and he said, "I just wish my sister was here." I said, "Frank, don't worry about it. She's looking down on everything. You can be assured of that." So it was so rewarding to see to be alive and see my dream come true, and to see people out there camping with their campfires, kids playing baseball, throwing frisbee. I mean, it was just, you can think it, you can dream it, but when it comes to reality, it's a whole new ball game. And I want to do something I've noticed in St. Augustine. There's not much for people to do other than go downtown, and I'm hoping that this gives at least once a month during the fall and spring something for people to get outside of their house, because most people don't do that. Come out, listen to music, camp if they want. They're close to home, so they don't have to worry about if they need to go home. But I want to do benefit festivals so we can help those people in St. Augustine, that the sheriff's department, the police department, the fire department, the veterans. So we're going to focus on trying to incorporate the festivals around helping out the community. Wouldn't it be cool for you to bring your grandkids out, or even your kids bring their kids out, and have an environment where they didn't have to worry about it, and have fun and good music and a very laid back atmosphere where you don't have to worry about standing up dancing because a person behind you can't see the stage. What's really cool is you would be surprised how many people I've run into that the first thing out of their mouth, "Gee, there's just so little to do in St. Augustine. What how cool it would be to actually have something different to do once a month. So I'm kind of excited. I'm waiting for it.